MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Colorado Rockies and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Here's Charlie Blackmon now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for Colorado, center fielder Charlie Blackmon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now. Temperature here at game time, a comfortable 75 degrees tonight. 2-1 now. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Sent on the ground out to second. Hernandez right there. Throw gets him, 2 down. In now for Colorado, Nolan Arenado, a Silver Slugger winner a year ago in the National League. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
3-0 to him now. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's gone 2 for 8. He's taken him deep once. Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Odubel.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Line shot to first, and there's one away. Into the box, Rhys Hoskins. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Changeup in for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Here's Carlos Santana now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Bounce it to the left side. Arenado has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Here's Carlos Gonzalez, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing, north-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Set to follow here is Ian Desmond. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. Ready now, Ian Desmond. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's 2 for 3. Hit in the air out to right. Altair is there. 2 down. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And standing in now, the catcher, Chris Iannetta. Now a throw over. And he'll get back in safely. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Back up the middle. Oh, there is Cabrera. The throw in time. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Maikel Franco.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Ready. Here's the first offering.
Third baseman.
Fouled off.
Franco.
The windup and the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Iannetta gathers, and the throw is there to record the first out. So next to the plate for the Phils, Cesar Hernandez. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's just 1 for 6. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Arenado. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in now, Wilson Ramos. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Popped up. LeMahieu shading to his right, and that ends the inning. Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, John Gray. 9-1-2 due up. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. And he takes strike 2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
And that indeed is a pitcher up there, as he's not even close at that one and becomes out number 1. To short, hit hard. Oh, just a brutal pop, and it goes right by him. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple. Stepping in and ready for another shot, DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a move by the manager to bring the corners in. So they'll try to cut down the runner at home, but they'll give up the run for an out if it's hit to a middle infielder. A bullet to first base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one out. Here's Nolan Arenado. Threw a base on balls his first time up. He's set and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Hernandez is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's 1 for 4. And that misses for ball one. Hard hit ball to second. And the Phillies are into the hit column. The pitcher, Vince Velasquez, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Now that's popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 0-1. There goes Cabrera. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Stepping into the box, Aaron Altair, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And he'll reach second now with one away. Riding in once again, Odubel Herrera, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Little dribbler down the line, but it gets fouled. Cabrera at third, Altair at second with one away. Now look out as this one sends him sprawling. It's ball 2 now. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll. Ready for another chance? Trevor Story, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Trevor Story goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. And that misses ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Altair is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Digging in to try it again. David Dahl reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Cabrera waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Carlos Santana now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
First baseman, Carlos.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Santana in front with a 2-0 count. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. So striding in, Michael Franco, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. LeMahieu. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the one. Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Cesar Hernandez becomes out number 2 this inning. Franco leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Here comes another 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, striding in for the Rockies, Ian Desmond. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. So 1-1. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in now the catcher Chris Iannetta. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now to the plate, the pitcher, John Gray, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking the zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
And he misses 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, a base hit in his first trip.
The shortstop, Asdrubal Cabrera.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now. And here's a swing and a miss from Cabrera as he's set down on strikes, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
At the plate, Vince Velasquez.
Velasquez.
First offering on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. And Gonzalez will put this one away for round number 2. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Aaron Altair. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. High pop-up. Velasquez is there. But it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, DJ LeMahieu. No hits to this point. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Hit back toward the mound, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Ready once again, Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. The 1-2. Ripped down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Rhys Hoskins will be next. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Dahl has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. So coming to the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit hard on the ground to second. Gloved by LeMahieu. And that's the second out. So digging in now, Carlos Santana, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves it. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Luis Garcia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And out of of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Here's Cargo, Carlos Gonzalez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. And now that third base dugout has really come to life. They are not happy about that last pitch. Hard to blame them, and I think it's going to lead to a warning as you see the home plate umpire coming out, and he will indeed issue the warning to both benches.
Yeah, and at this point, the home plate umpire is making it clear to both teams that he's not going to tolerate any back and forth of hitting batters, and nor should he. It becomes a player's safety issue at that point, and that always has to be the top priority for any umpiring crew.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Now batting, David Dahl. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Popped him up. Cabrera in foul ground. And this will land foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2. The 1-2. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Santana able to stay with it here for route number 2. Ready for another shot now. Ian Desmond. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. He's gone 4 for 9. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's taken up and in for ball 2. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Full count now, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Standing in, Chris Iannetta. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A ball and no strikes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 3-0 now. On the move is Desmond. But he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away. Now at the plate, John Gray. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Adam Morgan will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Here's the 1-1. 1-2 now. Desmond on second. Iannetta on at first with 2 down. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time. Coming to the plate now, Michael Franco. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land out there just foul. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Cesar Hernandez is on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. And it's fouled away. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Charlie Blackmon, the head-to-head with Adam Morgan. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Herrera's there, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch on its way. There's a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on straight.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Hit down the third baseline. The 0-2 once more. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Digging in, the switch hitter as Dribble Cabrera. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
The shortstop, Dribble Cabrera.
MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Ought to be a good one here between the Cleveland Indians and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. Well, right back at him, and it hit him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Michael Brantley.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. One out, nobody on. That misses. 1-2. Oh, he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. 0-1 the count. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder.
A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Donaldson at third. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Rhys Hoskins. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. So now Carlos Santana looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he takes ball 1. Santana in front with a 2-0 count. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Brantley. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Into the box now, Michael Franco. Runner in scoring position with to third. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
First baseman number 10.
He'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball 1.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. Striding in for the Indians, Josh Donaldson. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Franco has it. There's 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Settling in now, Lonnie Chisenhall. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Lays off 1-0. And he fouls this one off. 1-1. Here it comes. Way in front of a great slider that time.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stepping up now, Cesar Hernandez.
Leading off for the Phillies, second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hernandez.
Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Down the third baseline.
Ball.
Too high. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Now. Nope.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Throw on to first, in time, 1 away. Striding in, Wilson Ramos. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Wilson Ramos.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Bauer has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty D, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second. But he'll be in there with a double. Stepping in as Drupal Cabrera.
Batting 7th, the shortstop.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Cabrera.
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. The 2-1 is a fastball looked at for a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Fielded by Encarnacion. The tag, and he is out. Digging in, Nick Pivetta, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ball 1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Lindor has got it, and the side is retired. Here's Leonis Martin. 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Martin, the former Seattle Mariner, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Indians pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error. So striding forward now, Aaron Altair as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Right fielder.
Aaron's right after him with a fastball for a strike. 1-1 to Aaron Altair.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. On the ground to the left side. Donaldson's up with it. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. So stepping in, Odubel Herrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
The 1-2. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Brantley going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
Standing in, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
2 strikes.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Martin is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Here's Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Herrera is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Fouled off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
1-2.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
First baseman, Carlos.
Lifted the other way to left center. Brantley is under it. He's got it 1 away. And that would be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Mike Del Franco. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. And this is fouled at the plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ball 1. fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Ramirez is up with it, and the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Swing and a miss as he goes back to the cutter here. 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Donaldson at third. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. So here's the cleanup hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
And a fastball flew it right by him, and there's 2 down. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Popped him up. Cabrera is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside.
Cabrera.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Up around the face.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Aaron Altair. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A 1-0 delivery. Breaking ball in for a strike. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. To 2-2 now.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed hit.
In there, a base hit. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across. MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for the Yankees, third baseman, number 25.
First pitch on its way. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Oh, and a big curveball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is retired to start out the game. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hard ground ball to third. Bronco fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
And he fouls this one off. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. First pitch of the at-bat. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And a neck-high fastball that time. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Santana is there for it. And that ends the inning. So coming to the plate, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for the Phillies, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's 1 for 3. And he popped him up. Torres over to his right, 1 away. Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Hoskins.
And it's 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Rhys Hoskins becomes out number 2 this inning. Tanaka into his motion. Here's the 0-1. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. A bouncer to the left side. Torres scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. At the plate, Aaron Hicks. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Center fielder.
First offering on its way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way out in front.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Swing and a little tapper.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Here's Neil Walker. The first 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Missed with a slider.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The next 3-2. Fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a liner right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Stepping in, Michael Franco. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Third baseman, Michael Franco.
Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider. Franco is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leveraged. Without question, 1-0, 2-0. You'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
The 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike. Fastball down near the shoe tops. A bouncer up the middle. He'll go to the bag for one. On to first, and they get them both. Digging in, Wilson Ramos trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. One ball, 1 strike to count. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Ball.
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going. Striding into the box as Dribble Cabrera. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's 0 for 8. Cabrera, most often considered a third baseman, but he's actually playing shortstop for his club in this one.
Yeah, this would usually scare me a little bit. Third base being such a reactionary position, and then going over to short and that being more of a rhythm and timing, creating footwork towards first base. Might have a little bit more time.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Now at the plate, Greg Bird, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The first baseman, number 34.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Hernandez has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Coming to the plate now, Masahiro Tanaka. First offering on its way. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And look out. Oh, that ran in and got him. And intentional or not, you do not want to be hitting pitchers out there. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. Torres manning the hot corner down at third in today's game, although he's primarily considered a second baseman.
You know, this is an interesting one. I'd be interested in 2 things here. A, is he still using the glove that he uses at second base? And B, does he have enough arm strength to go over to third base? Because until you go backhand on that left side of the infield and turn and burn the throw to first, you have no idea the difference in arm strength that it takes to man that position as opposed to second.
Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Oop, and I'm not sure I've seen a swing that bad even in a video game. It's 2-2 now. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And Santana will put the squeeze on this one. Now to the plate, Zach Eflin, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
2-1 the count. Late that time for a strike.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Digging in, Aaron Altair.
Right fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Altair.
This ball's in the air now, out to right field. In comes Judge, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Strike taken, the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end. Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton, as we begin the top of the fourth.
Giancarlo Stanton.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. 2-2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking.
Belted high in the air out to left. Hoskins facing back. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And now that third base dugout has really come to life. They are not happy about that last pitch. Hard to blame him. And I think it's going to lead to a warning as you see the home plate umpire coming out. And he will indeed issue the warning to both benches.
Yeah, and at this point, the home plate umpire is making it clear to both teams that he's not going to tolerate any back and forth of hitting batters, and nor should he. It becomes a player safety issue at that point, and that always has to be the top priority for any umpiring crew.
In now, Aaron Hicks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Sir Anthony Dominguez is going to jump into this one much earlier than I think he ever anticipated. And a ball 1-0. Slow bouncer to the right side. He's got it. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Here's Didi Gregorius. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled straight back. Now the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Dominguez rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. From the stretch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Judge over at second. Hicks at first, one gone. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball 1-1. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And a foul tip held on to here at strike 1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
A check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Now in the box, Rhys Hoskins.
Leading off the 4th inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
So 1-1. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. Hicks is after it. 1 out. Into the box, Carlos Santana. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Lined hard toward right center. But this will hang up long enough for the center fielder to run under it as he makes the play for the second out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Maikel Franco. He drew a walk his first time up. Popped him up. Sanchez has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Masahiro Tanaka. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
Number 19.
Popped him up. And no one will get this one. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hoskins waits on it. One down. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gleyber Torres. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
Two mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Digging in now, Gary Sanchez. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Ready now, Cesar Hernandez.
Leading off for the
First
Phillies.
offering on its way.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Dribbled up the line.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Popped straight up. Stanton coming on, but it's the shortstop that gets there. And there's one away now.
Catcher number 40.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard down the line. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Ramos leads off first with one away. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. So here now is the pitcher, Sir Anthony Dominguez. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Justin Bour will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Hit out towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away. So striding in, Aaron Altair, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Bird has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Odubel Herrera, a hit in 2 tries so far, and he fouls this one off. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Neshek. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, these mechanics ain't out of the textbook, The Art of Pitching, but he seems to be effective with what he's doing.
Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for out number 1.
The batter.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Sliders in for a strike. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. On the ground to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He'll lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th. First offering on its way. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Sanchez is there. 1 away. Here's Carlos Santana now. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Carlos Santana.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Stanton has a read on it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. So next to the plate for the Phils, Maikel Franco. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Tried to hold up there as the appeal goes to Ricky Holiday at first, and Holiday says he offered at it, so that's strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Back up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Here's Neil Walker. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Neil Walker.
And that one just missed outside. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Oh, now what you want to be doing on 2-0. Back to 2-1 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
The count now at 2-2. There's a sinker that didn't sink enough, just missed high. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. Ranging back is Herrera, into the shrubbery and gone. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. His career numbers against Pat Neshek, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a ball popped up behind the plate for Ramos. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Masahiro Tanaka. So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up in the side. David Robertson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Cesar Hernandez will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
The 0-1 on its way. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Set to deliver on 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. And he's safe. The 1-1. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. 1 out, nobody on. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Stepping in and ready for another shot as Asdrubal Cabrera. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone! Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Pat Neshek. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Nick Williams will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Dylan Betances takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. A high fastball is in there. And he strikes him out as well. So Tommy Hunter has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Read this one almost in the books. The story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. A ball and no strikes. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Count remains 2-2. Now another 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Altair ranging back. Gone! Giancarlo Stanton now. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Rounded down the third baseline. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
3-1 to him now. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. The previous history with Tommy Hunter, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. And now time granted here as they'll step out to rethink things down 0-2. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Odubel Herrera. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Hit to third. Torres brings it in. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Into center field. Line drive base hit. So now Carlos Santana. Previous history against Dellin Betances, not great. He's 1 for 8. Behind 0-2 now. Hoskins, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Michael Franco. He was a ground out victim last time up. Betances is ready. Here he comes 0-1. Hit well on the ground to first. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Ready for another chance, Aaron Hicks. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Ball 1.
Ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. Fouled off. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. He stays alive, still 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Here's Didi Gregorius. The previous history with Tommy Hunter. He's hitless in 6 tries. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Cabrera's there, and boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Riding in once again, Neil Walker. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. 1-0 the count. Fouled away. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Greg Bird would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And look out, that's in very tight, and it's ball 4. Stepping into the box, Greg Bird. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Adam Morgan takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1.
Hernandez
pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Smoke on the ground left side. Gregorius showing off the reins. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. And the Yankees were given a big boost tonight by the performance of this man, Giancarlo Stanton. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game.
You could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys, too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.
Our final line score tonight.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Houston Astros. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Into the box, Odubel Herrera. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gonzalez waits on it. One down. So digging in now, Rhys Hoskins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Now batting, Carlos Santana. And at third, and a very early opportunity for him to drive in a run. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Hoskins takes his lead at third with one away. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 3-2 one more time. This is on the ground over to first. Gurriel scoops it up, and he is out on the tag. Standing in, Michael Franco, runner in scoring position with Sukan.
Michael Franco.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Correa takes it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. That evens it up 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
And it's fouled away. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Striding in for Houston, Alex Bregman. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Chop this one right side. Hernandez loves it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Ready. Here's the first offering. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Sent out to straightaway center field. Springer has a read on it. He's got it one away. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First offering on its way. Altuve at second. Reined in. And there are two away now. Coming to the plate now, Asdrubal Cabrera head-to-head passed with Dallas Keuchel. He has a 3-for-12 line. He also has one home run. Strike one to start the at-bat. Drilled on the ground to short. Correa is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. High in the air into shallow left center. Cabrera onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. It's 2-0 to Marwin Gonzalez. Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are two down. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel is past line against Aaron Nola. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly. Striding forward now is the DH, Jose Bautista, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Settling in now, Aaron Altair. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And that is just shy of the box seats, off the top of the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Digging in for his second at-bat, Odubel. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. To his left, Correa. Spin throw. Gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one. Coming to the plate now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Cut fastball inside. Ball 1. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So to the plate now is the designated hitter, Brian McCann. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Brian McCann is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the 3rd. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston. Evan Gaddis now standing in. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Evan Gaddis becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. In the dirt here. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. The 1-0 home. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And that misses 2-2. The 2-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Here's Carlos Santana now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Springer has a read on it. 1 away. Digging in to try it again. Michael Franco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard on the ground towards short. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. Stepping up now, Cesar Hernandez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set and the pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Correa is there. 2 down. Into the box now. Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for Wilson Ramos. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Well, that's a great take there right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. The 1-2. Popped him up. Gurriel has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Second baseman.
A ball and no strikes.
Altuve.
The 1-1 home. There's a sinker that misses for a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Next up for the Stros, Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Here comes the first pitch.
Carlos Correa.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And that one stayed too low apparently. Here's the 1-1. And that one just missed outside. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he got another one here. He strikes out. Striding in as Dribble Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. A fastball that just misses inside. Altuve at second. Fielded cleanly, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So here's the Phillies DH. Jose Bautista hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's the first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. And even 1-1 count to Bautista. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Hit hard to short. Oh, look at the dive. He goes to first. How about that? Trying to pick things up where he left off. Aaron Altair. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Stepping in, Marwin Gonzalez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Left fielder.
And a off fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Here's another 1-2. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's 1 away. First offering on its way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Make it 7 in a row. My gracious, he is simply unhittable right now. 2 away.
Now batting. Designated hitter, Ryan McCann.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. A ball and a strike to Brian McCann.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And he fouls this one off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. This one's flared out toward left. Coming in is Hoskins, but he won't get there. It falls in. Digging in, Josh Reddick. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Odubel Herrera. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
Center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. Digging in once again, Rhys Hoskins. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Oh, and the decision to try it will backfire there as he's gone on a great throw from right.
Now batting.
Here's Carlos Santana now. No hits to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off. Hoskins, base runner at first with one out. Now another 0-2. On the ground is short. This could be two. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Evan Gattis now standing in. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Catcher, Evan Gattis.
Takes a curveball right on the corner. Count remains at 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Up next for the answer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Altair is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So striding forward now, Jose Altuve. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Cabrera's up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Maikel Franco. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that slider's almost in the dirt. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And there he goes towards second. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And another throw over. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Payoff pitch one more time. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit.